Hi, everybody. And there's Donna hiding in the corner there. We're waiting for it. Sound check. Sound check. Sound check. Well, we are making sounds, and we are all by our lonesome, which is, I guess that's a thing now.
It's okay.
You want me to get it? You can say hi to everybody. That's
Well,
not there.
Hi, everyone that's not there. Good evening, afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to the network. This is Thursday. Yes, Thursday. I had a rough start this morning, so I'm a little groggy still. But yeah, it is Thursday, so that means Thursday is Theory Day. And we're talking about branding. Branding is, a very important part of our marketing tool, toolbox there. Hello, good afternoon, Vinny. I see you there. And, it's how we present our market, our business, what we're pushing, our logo, how you identify. So,
It's like it has a little more space in it than is needed for the coffee. So there you go. You don't even have to add any water. So we got this gigantic coffee press, and Donna was concerned that we weren't going to be able to get enough water out of the coffee pot. So I took over coffee duty today to make sure it worked. Hi, Vinny. How's it going? And whoever else is there besides you and Vinny.
Hi, everyone.
Maybe
But
Bren,
yeah.
maybe Moose,
Maybe
Cowboy Tag. Who knows? Maybe somebody else. Maybe nobody because they just left.
They get shy. Maybe one of our faithful stalkers. It could be friend or foe. You never know.
Who knows? All right. So
Branding.
Branding. Now we have a lot of cool merch that just came today, but we washed it because it smelled like factory.
Factory smell only is good in cars.
So right now, all of that stuff is drying, so it's kind of moist. It's Florida. It's kind of humid here, so
Yeah.
all that stuff is probably still pretty moist. I mean, I could check, but
Trying.
but therein lies the rub. There's the thing. Branding. Now, the reason why we got the samples isn't because we needed samples to make sure that everything was good, because we knew everything was good. We already got test samples done when we first started with Shopify. But the problem being is that
Actually, I needed shirts. He's the king of t-shirts, I will say. But I needed some clothes.
I have shirts.
I don't.
But we needed to make sure that we are trying to put our best foot forward, and that is why we had purchased samples of the network shirts. I got one for the Bard and Broad, High HD Luthery shirts.
Couple of mine.
A couple of the ladies' tank tops that I'm sure Donna will be wearing at some point in time when they're dry. There's something else we got.
And this plant is my medicine.
Yeah, that's the tank tops.
Yeah.
The two tank tops.
Yeah. Van Meter Design Studio.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy with the way they turned out.
What else did we get? We got 2 for the network, 2
Uh,
for high
LMI.
HD. Oh yeah, and 1 for
Ellen.
ILMT, Indie Learning Music Tutor. Oh look, even Vinny left.
Aw.
Or you stopped playing. No, Vinny left. Damn it, Vinny.
Bye, Vinny.
So moving forward, we will be, wearing those intermittently throughout videos because it's important to show that you support your brand. Not so much, oh, well, look at how many other people support your brand. You got to support it as well. It's your brand. If you're not willing to support it, if you're not willing to be your own billboard, why would you expect anybody else to? Oh, look, there he is. He's back.
I mean, I love the work that is done by the people over at Gorilla Republic. My buddy Matt Ills, he supports the artist over there as well. So he had set up a thing where he's not only promoting his own brand but his own people and his own tribe. And by having a series of shirts, which one I'm wearing, like he released one once a month or something like that. And if you had purchased one of these t-shirts, it's pretty much your ticket into any of his shows. So it's a great way to promote himself and his people and his artists. It's it's a win-win for everybody. And that's just one way of self-promoting without coming off to distasteful.
Yeah, absolutely. Hi, buddy. So expect to see our branded stuff that we have available for sale on the
Sacred Agora.
On the Sacred Agora. Hang on the Sacred Agora. And yeah, so that was really like the branding message. Basically, there's a reason why you see large corporations with like brand shirts and stuff like that, and even chain restaurants and even not so much chain restaurants having a uniform, which basically is just a billboard for the business, because they understand that their employees are going to be walking in the community, and if they're walking to or from work, they may be wearing the shirt, giving away free advertising. And there's really no reason why you shouldn't be advertising yourself. It's your brand is your brand. It's you. If you expect to keep everything that you do a secret and not and still make money, I've got bad news for you, bro. It's just the way that works. Anybody? Homeboy is screaming. He is unhappy with his lot in life.
His flavor of pate.
No, he did like it. It's the captain's choice.
Oh.
The captain's choice or the mariner's choice. One of those. I don't know.
Yes.
He does enjoy his sea meats.
Yes, he does.
But she also has, eaten some of hers too. But he knows that she does not like the pate, so he doesn't need to eat it all in one shot. He can, space it out a little bit.
Over
have a second dinner. So on the subject of branding, if you do not have a logo, if you do not have a brand, Donna does offer digital art that can be used specifically for branding. Um, you have to contact her about her pricing and whatnot. And there's that. I mean, there's the whole shebang. I need a cup of coffee.
I do too. I do as well. But
I'm
yeah,
gonna
I
be
mean,
here now. Haha.
normally, throughout the course of the last year, I had COVID sales for businesses that were suffering throughout the course of this coronavirus and the changes of business as usual for them. So did a number of underground rap artists, work for them through one of my cousins in the Midwest. And so that and a few companies. And yeah, I've been in marketing and sales. When I was younger, I started out in a local community newspaper on the south side of Indianapolis. And, I was quite young. I wasn't even 18 yet. And I would go work in the office, type up. Pretty much you get skeletons and stories, sketches of stories, and then you beep them up, or you go and go out into the community and meet all the business owners, strike up conversations, and see if they want to promote their business, their local rag there. So. And business is done quite differently these days. And with all the mandates and businesses that have suffered so much, every little place where they can find a bargain or sales is beneficial for them. So. Thank you, Harry.
Put it down so.
Okay. Sweet nectar.
I'll put the sweet cream in there. So yeah, there's that. And now I have a cup of coffee.
Yeah, you can go over and see samples of my work on Van Meter's Design Studio.
WordPress.com, right?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Over there on WordPress and on Facebook. I've also did banners for radio networks, radio shows.
You can find that website on Didactic Space. Didactic.space.
I might be overhauling that. I don't know. I feel like a change needs to come. Might switch it just from the name cheap to the word.
The WordPress and
WordPress.
start like blogging on it or something.
Yeah, put everything over there.
Ooh.
Saving myself some money.
Okay, so there's that. Donna did all of the branding for the Sacred Agora, for ILMT, for Comfortable Lies, for HHD, for Van Meter Design Studios, of course, because that's hers.
Yeah.
and much more. So she has a full portfolio that you can see the level of her work from the simplest
Print.
designs to
An old print newspaper, old school, sales to, working with, Irritate the State Radio, Dangerous Didactics Radio, Flagship, all those. It's just a whole history of graphic design work that I did alongside with all the other projects. So go check it out. I'll be adding more and more and more. And more.
Yeah, you really want to. Oh, wait, someone commented. Wow.
Vinny.
Oh, Grimner is joining Vinny tomorrow at noon
Yes.
for American Dissonance
Yes, on RLM.
on
RLM Radio.
RLM.xyz.
No. RLMradio.xyz. Or
RealLibertyMedia.radio, right?
yeah, but it's just that.
Okay.
RLM.
RLM Radio.
.xyz. I like didactic .space.
I'm old fashioned. I just have a .com. Yeah, there's that. Later today, I didn't even check the quarantine that I'm going to be doing today. Fuck, I should probably have done that. But I was busy making a video this morning after, a 3-hour cat cuddle session. This kitten was like locked onto my lap.
She's like one of those creatures that like
Face hugger. It's called a face hugger.
yes, that is her. She's like right there.
I should probably look at that, but I also am going to make dinner.
Sounds good.
Thinking, making turmeric dill rice.
My head's still hurting. I feel so non-productive today, but I am here.
And now we have a fourth person. Just as we're like wrapping it up. That's nice.
But I did stay up late last night.
Very late.
And carved out all the epoxy from the base project. It's
Oh, tomorrow we should be getting that banjo.
oh yes, banjo to come. And so it's just preparing. It's prepared to have.
I also managed to
Some
find a
epoxy.
line on junk guitars from like warehouse clearances for like super cheap. So we might be able to cut our costs from doing the kits. That does mean that we will have to increase our costs by, well, it should balance out. But redoing all the hardware and stuff like that, we may need to purchase like stock hardware and stuff like that for the instruments in the future. But if we can manage to get our hands on a few of these pieces of garbage, apparently it's factory damaged factory pieces and stuff like that, which may or may not have electronics in them. As long as they are intact enough that we can do what we normally do, which is heavy modification to the body anyway, the scratches and dents aren't really going to be a problem.
Surface stuff isn't going to matter much. It's going to get carved and burned and
Chiseled
and painted and
sanded and all that good
Yeah.
stuff.
yeah.
So with that being said, we may have found a decent
Source of
materials. Yay us.
It's all about finding the
Buying low and selling high. that being said, I have some homework to do, and I have dinner to make.
Back on the brand note, does it reflect your business? Does it reflect you?
Is it the simplest representation that adequately reflects you, your business, and your values?
Yeah.
Is I think the actual official statement on that one. I think
Yeah.
I think Anya Khan actually shared an article that talked
Oh.
about it too, like a while ago.
I
Like,
mean,
when-
somebody should be able to deduct, you know, what it is that your business is from your imagery, what you're using for your logo, for your brand. It's like, oh, that person's obviously into music, headphones, Gorilla Republic, Matt Hills. So.
and handwrites.
Revolutionary music.
Um,
So
I mean, a perfect example is the ILMT logo. It's about music. Obviously, it's got a bass clef. It's got a bass guitar head. I play bass as my main instrument. It's pretty straightforward.
my logo for Van Meter Design Studio is exactly. It looks like a tulip. It represents, the Dutch surname for me, and it actually is my last name hidden into the tulip itself. So yeah, it's all me.
So yeah. This is one of those examples where keep it simple, stupid actually works the best, because the simpler it is, the easier it is for everybody to understand it. You don't want like a big giant inside joke for your
It's a free medicine.
for your logo, because then it's not inclusive. And I know a lot of people hear this word inclusive and they go, oh, but in this sense, you want to be super inclusive so that you can have as many people come to your business, your site, your content, and become active members, become customers, become people who then advertise your brand to other people. So with that, Vinny says you have the most awesome logo, Donna.
Oh, thank you.
So
Vinny is one of the proud owners of the Van Meter Design logo T-shirts.
yeah.
And, thank you, Vinny.
So with that being said, I hope everyone has a great day.
Yeah.
And I have to do a lot of work, so.
But that's it, guys. Good night. Take
Night,
care.
everybody. Have a good night and enjoy this musical interlude. Bye.